beat Larry Holmes. I think that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all time. I don't think anybody.
Joe Rogan didn't hold back when he offered his honest opinion on Jake Paul's upcoming fight against Mike Tyson. Rogan is urging Jake to reconsider, plainly saying he doesn't think Jake is prepared to face a true legend like Iron Mike. According to Rogan, taking on someone of Tyson's caliber is no small feat, and Jake might be in over his head this time. Rogan's been a keen observer of the fight game for years and respects Jake's recent wins, but he's blunt in his assessment. Tyson is on a whole other level. This won't be a match against another YouTuber or a retired MMA fighter. Tyson is a force of nature, even in his 50s. Rogan believes that Jake's skills are nowhere near what's needed to withstand Tyson's power or last in the ring with him. He's watched Tyson's fights and knows that even now, Tyson's power could easily change a fight or a career with a single punch. Rogan's advice? Take a step back while there's still time and think twice before facing someone as dangerous as Tyson. Hey, wait viewers, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Let's see how many of you are Mike Tyson fan. Let's get back to our topic. For Rogan, this isn't about doubting Jake's potential. It's a warning. Some fights come with risks that might not be worth it, especially when you're up against one of the greatest to ever step into the ring.
Shut the up. I don't give a dude. Look at this. Look at this. He's fighting a professional. Fought Jake Paul. Jake Paul's dead. He's dead. He's not going to make it.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are officially set to clash in the ring on November the 15th, 2024, in what's already shaping up to be one of the year's most hyped boxing events. This fight will take place at the AT&T Arena in Arlington, Texas, and fans everywhere are buzzing about whether Jake can pull off the seemingly impossible by going up against one of heavyweight boxing's all-time greats. The excitement is sky high, with tickets selling out within minutes and social media lighting up with debates. From hardcore boxing enthusiasts to casual fans, everyone is talking about this high-stakes showdown, eagerly anticipating what could be a defining moment in the boxing world. While anticipation for the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight is skyrocketing, Joe Rogan isn't sharing in the hype. In fact, he's throwing down a major warning, urging Jake to seriously reconsider taking on Tyson. Rogan isn't one to issue empty cautions, and he's adamant that Jake should avoid this fight. Known for his blunt takes, Rogan sees this matchup as a huge gamble for Jake, one with monumental risks. If Jake goes through with it, this fight is a defining make-or-break moment in his career. The stakes are massive. A win or even surviving all the rounds would elevate Jake's standing in the boxing community. But if he takes a major loss, it could derail his career as a legitimate boxer. Rogan has voiced mixed opinions about Jake's boxing journey so far. He acknowledges that Jake has put in genuine work, impressively knocking out former UFC fighters and facing seasoned athletes, which certainly isn't easy. However, Rogan believes that taking on Tyson is on an entirely different level, and he doesn't think Jake is ready. In Rogan's view, there's a wide gap between scoring knockouts against retired MMA fighters and going up against a legend like Tyson, one of the most feared heavyweights in history. Rogan is clear. Jake hasn't earned his stripes yet to be facing someone of Tyson's stature, and the fight is simply too risky. Rogan's reasoning is simple. Even at 50 plus, Tyson is still a lethal force, and Rogan's seen what he's capable of. With that infamous power, Tyson could send Jake to the canvas in seconds. Rogan knows that Jake can't rely on dancing around the ring and hoping to wear Tyson out. Mike's still got enough skill and knockout power to end things fast. This is far from a YouTuber boxing match. Tyson spent decades in the sport, and he's left a lasting impact on anyone who's witnessed his greatest moments. For Rogan, the fight isn't a place for Jake to experiment or test his limits. Rogan's watched far more experienced fighters than Jake buckle under Tyson's power, and he's convinced Jake doesn't have the skills yet to handle or withstand Tyson in the ring. He believes that this isn't the right fight for Jake, and that taking it could lead to serious, career-defining consequences if he's not careful.
There's the time when he's talking about walking into the ring, that as he steps in the ring, like all the nervousness, all the things that going through his head, and that as his confidence builds, as he gets towards the ring and he steps through the ropes, I'm a god. When he says that, I'm like, holy shit.
The closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one could beat me.
But you could see it in Tyson's face when he's staring him down. There's this crazy, he's following him everywhere he goes, like a predator, dude. It's like a predator who can't wait to get the green light to let the
It's
genie out of the
terrifying.
bottle.
I walk around the ring, but I never take my eyes off my opponent. I keep my eyes on him, even if he's ready and pumping. He can't wait to get his hands on me as well. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. Then once I see a chink in his armor, boom, one of his eyes may move, and then I know I have.
Jake's entire brand has been built around proving doubters wrong and overcoming the odds. But Rogan worries that this fight is a step too far. A loss against Tyson wouldn't be like any of his previous setbacks. Taking on a living legend and getting dismantled in the ring could cast a long shadow over his boxing, making it hard for fans and critics to take him seriously. In boxing, a devastating loss is more than just a rough game. It can leave lasting scars, both physical and psychological. Rogan has seen this happen time and again with fighters who push too far too soon, and that's why he's so vocal about his warnings to Jake. While Jake is known for defying expectations, Rogan's caution comes from a place of deep understanding. Jake's journey in boxing has been remarkable. He wasn't raised in a fighting family, nor did he grow up in the gym. Instead, he began as a YouTube personality before transitioning into a career as an athlete, surprising everyone with his dedication and drive. His first fight in 2018 against fellow YouTuber Deji may have been unpolished, but it lit the fire that pushed him further into the boxing world. Jake kept taking on tougher opponents, gradually proving himself in the ring. In 2020, Jake fought NBA player Nate Robinson, delivering a memorable knockout that went viral and put him on the map. This win got people talking, though many still doubted his commitment to the sport. But Jake didn't stop there. He went on to fight former MMA champion Ben Askren in 2021. Many believed this would be Jake's first serious test, yet he shocked everyone by knocking Askren out in the first round. Despite this victory, skeptics continued to question Jake's legitimacy, claiming he had yet to face a real boxer. In 2023, Jake took on Tommy Fury, a fighter who grew up in the boxing world and came from the renowned Fury family, with heavyweight champion Tyson Fury as his older brother. Tommy was Jake's first opponent with a genuine boxing background, and while he may not be at the elite level, he still managed to hand Jake his first official loss in a close split decision. Jake took the loss in stride, but the fight revealed that he might not be ready to take on the top tier of professional boxers. For Rogan, this is why the idea of Jake fighting Tyson is alarming. Tommy Fury, while skilled, is nowhere near the level of a heavyweight legend like Mike Tyson. Tyson, even in his 50s, remains a force to be reckoned with. His power and experience are on a level that Jake has never faced and may never be ready for. Rogan sees this matchup as completely unbalanced. While Tommy may have outboxed Jake, Tyson's knockout power and decades of experience make him a far more dangerous opponent. In Rogan's eyes, putting Jake in the ring with Tyson is like sending a lamb to the slaughter. Rogan's concern also stems from his deep admiration for Tyson. He's been a fan of Iron Mike for decades and has followed his career closely. Rogan's respect for Tyson is immense, and he doesn't want to see a legend like him enter the ring for what might be a glorified exhibition. Rogan feels that Tyson, as a historic figure in boxing, deserves a better opponent and doesn't want to see his name tied up in the influencer boxing scene. Tyson has nothing left to prove in the ring, while Jake is still in the process of building his legacy. To Rogan, this fight feels like a step in the wrong direction for both fighters. Beyond Jake's skill level, Rogan also believes that Tyson has nothing to gain from this matchup. Tyson is still a revered name in boxing, and getting involved in this kind of fight risks turning his legacy into a spectacle. Rogan is concerned that this fight, while undoubtedly lucrative, might come off as just another money grab, diminishing Tyson's reputation. Rogan would rather see Tyson's legacy preserved than watch him step into a ring with someone who isn't at his level. This fight could be a defining moment in Jake's career, but Rogan doesn't think it's the right one. After all the progress Jake has made, from a YouTube star to a serious contender in the boxing world, Rogan worries he's about to risk it all in a fight he's not ready for. Jake's journey has been unconventional but inspiring. His first big win was against Deji in 2018, and he's continued to climb the ranks, facing tougher challenges each time. However, Tyson is an entirely different opponent, one who could easily end Jake's boxing ambitions with a single blow. Rogan has consistently respected Jake's hustle and determination, recognizing that he's put in the effort to transform himself from an internet celebrity into a legitimate athlete. But this transformation doesn't mean he's equipped to face someone like Mike Tyson. For Rogan, Boxing is a serious sport that demands years of dedication and training, and Jake's relatively short journey in the ring hasn't prepared him for this kind of challenge. Ultimately, Rogan's message is one of caution. Jake has come too far to risk it all against a fighter he's not yet prepared for. Tyson's power and experience make him an opponent that demands respect, even now. And Rogan doesn't believe Jake fully grasps the dangers, and if Jake takes this fight and loses badly, it could set him back in ways that might be hard to recover from, both in terms of his career and his physical well-being. For Rogan, this fight is about more than just a spectacle. It's about recognizing the long-term impact that a fight of this magnitude could have on Jake's life and career. And while Jake may thrive on silencing his critics, Rogan's advice comes from a place of genuine concern and respect for the sport.
Everybody talking about this Mike Tyson thing. I was like, man, they should not be letting this thing happen.
You know, I think he's like any other young up-and-coming boxer. It's just everybody dismisses him because he's a YouTuber. I'll just be real bummed out to see Mike get KO'd at 58 years old.
60, basically.
Like, what other sport would we let a 58-year-old man compete other than golf?
But he's made for it, man. Like, he's made for
Mike
it.
is?
Dude, he's perfectly capable of knocking him out.
He is perfectly capable.
And it's also risk versus reward. Like, if he loses, he's also almost 60. If he wins, fuck. Imagine he knocks him
Another
out.
layer on
It's
the
like,
mystique.
At the end of the day, Mike Tyson's a monster. To watch a 58-year-old Mike, that would be best
wild.
case scenario for the world.
I agree.
So, Joe Rogan isn't just concerned for Jake Paul. He's looking out for Tyson too. As a passionate fan of the sport, Rogan would rather see this fight not happen. But at this point, we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds. That's it for today, fight fans. What do you think of Rogan's warning for Jake? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates on boxing news. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.